I can't believe I can't believe I am live streaming in this sort of condition. I did absolutely nothing today to get myself ready because I was at an extended stay in, oh my god, you guys, I was at an extended stay in Reno for the past 9 days. And so getting all of your shit together, once you pack and you move and you go and you leave and you come that many times, it's like, who has time to get themselves looking like they're not a hot mess? Because you kind of are a hot mess at that point. And I apologize if you guys hear the cat in the background. I've got all the animals with me, so yeah. So for those of you tuning in, if you don't know who I am, my name is Sarah, and I've been covering the Caldor fire a few times with a well-known independent photojournalist from the region named Matt Henderson, who's become a very good friend of mine during this time. And he's back home, spending some much earned family time, and I am out on my own today, just doing life stuff. Not too much fire related stuff, but kind of everything right now is fire related stuff because of how it's affecting my life. But so I lost my home in the Caldor fire. I was living in Phillips, California, Phillips tract by Sierra at Tahoe. I lost my home on August 29th. And I've been evacuated since August 17th. My mom lives in Kybers. Her evacuation order was actually lifted today, but she is not going home yet because she needs to get surgery on her hip. It's a long story. Hopefully I don't lose you guys. I'm coming over the Highway 50 from Carson City to South Lake. Like I said, I was staying in Reno for I think 9 days because it was a week and they extended it. So yeah, for 9 days, and now I'm heading into South Lake Tahoe to go stay at an Airbnb for a month. And I feel very fortunate and very appreciative because I reached out to one of the local hosts, to ask her, or I explained my situation and asked her if perhaps she might be able to look at the pricing. And she was extremely generous, and I'm so grateful. So that is something that I'm celebrating right now. I'm extremely excited to be going somewhere for a month, like not having to move it. At least I don't have to move my shit again next 30 days. Because let me tell you, this stuff we got going on here, like the cat screaming and all that good stuff, it's just, you don't want to go through it too many times. Enough is enough. And when I originally was moving into the area a few years back, I was working on a project in El Paso, Texas. I'm from the Bay Area originally, but I was working on a project in El Paso, Texas, and I was living in my RV, traveling in my RV, and it was a nightmare when I came into South Lake to try and find a place. So I was moving around hotel to hotel. I've moved around a lot in the past few years. I'm so done with it. I thought that I had found my, possibly my forever home, but I was there for closer to 2 years, and then it burnt down. So here we are. Hello, how are you? Oh my God, my dog just rolled down his own window. I can't with these animals. I can't. Mojo, you cannot roll down your own window. Did you guys see that? He literally rolled down his own window. Yes. So I can't. Hello. I can't see who is saying hello to me because now I have dog hair all over my screen. But anyway, so yeah. So, for anybody that's kind of interested in updates on the fire, the Caldor fire, I was out covering it yesterday with Matt Henderson. Went back to my neighborhood for the first time, saw the devastation. And I actually have a bunch of stuff I'm going to post so people can get, I have a bunch of footage from that, from yesterday. The fire's not all the way out. Definitely not. There's still definitely some parts of it that are burning, and the parts of it that are in more remote locations probably will continue to burn and smolder until we get our first snow or some decent rain. So yeah, no, the fire's not out. And there was definitely fire visible from the road yesterday when we were driving on Highway 50. Last night on the Sierra at Tahoe webcam, there was definitely visible fire. I'm always hesitant to say nothing to worry about because these fires that have blown up, like the Tamarack, the Dixie, and the Caldor, were all kind of when they first started, we're like, oh, it's nothing to worry about, and well, here we are. But it's very normal for there to be like hot spots and stuff that take a long time to kind of put all the way out, because that's just the way it is. There is supposed to be some substantial wind gusts, I think over the next couple days, but I don't believe that there's any threats that we know of that are really anything to worry too much about. The remaining real like active hot spots, they've been having personnel on those like big time. You know someone in Lake Tahoe? Yeah, that's the fire. There was no active fire in South Lake Tahoe, if that's what you were referring to. But yeah, I lived right up the summit from South Lake Tahoe, and I was there yesterday, and I've been there actually since about, I've been going back in there since about, I don't know, like August 23rd or August 24th was when I started covering the fire myself. Everybody, yes, everybody was very worried in Tahoe because nobody thought, some people probably thought, but at least initially, nobody thought that fire was going to make it into the Tahoe Basin. And it just kept coming, and the way that wildfires behave now, 2021, I'm not a fire science person or anything by any means, but I have done my research, and I have been paying attention, being that I live in California, and wildfires are a thing here. But from everything I've heard from professionals and everything I've observed and everything that I've researched, fires in our current time do not behave like they did 10 years ago. Less of that, 5 years ago. You know, the way that this fire started, if this were 5 or 10 years ago, I don't think it would have become what it did. That's my opinion. But I think there are some people that would agree with me on that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm going into South Lake with my crew, my 2 dogs and my cat. And everything I own now is in this vehicle because my mom evacuated a few hours before I did. And she came to my house. So normally I would put my, like if I had my belongings that I was removing from my house during an evacuation. That was the first time I'd ever been evacuated as well. So I got the whole treatment. I got the evacuation and your house burning down all in one. But so I would have, under normal circumstances, taken a good amount of my belongings to her house to store until the orders were lifted, or whatever. However, because she also was evacuated, I didn't have anywhere to take my stuff. So I brought my 2 dogs, my cat, 2 suitcases, and like a duffel bag and like a tote bag, and that is all she wrote. So every one of my possessions that did not fit in those bags, has Spooner Summit. So, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm coming down. Oh, my little poor guy. The altitude change, I think, messes with my poor kitty. But yeah, I'm coming down Spooner Summit now. But yeah, so everything I didn't get to take with me, gone. And I did go through, I kind of peeked at the wreckage, the rubble, the ashes, the whatever you want to call it. I peeked through some of it yesterday when I went back and visited my neighborhood. And there's actually a little bit more. I'm gonna actually hold that thought. I'm gonna turn my camera around real quick because it's so pretty right now. And shush, Jinxie, I love you. And it's been so damn it's been so ugly outside. Oh no. I don't know if I lost my video feed because I turned my camera around or because of service. So hold on, bear with me, guys. Oh my god, I'm so sorry you have to listen to my cat. There we go. Yay. Okay. So I wanted you guys to see what I see coming down Spooner Summit from Carson City area into Tahoe, because it's actually a remarkably clear day. And sorry about the glare, but we have not seen a day like this really clear in the Tahoe Basin, in quite some time. There's been, thank you, Darlene. There's been some, the little Airstream was like, I am not in a hurry for anybody. You got this, Airstream. But yeah, I want you guys to see how pretty the lake is today. It's so clear. The winds are kind of pushing everything out of here, which of course, wind has everybody on edge these days, but we kind of needed it to blow some of this crap out of here. So I am driving now on the east side, the east shore of South Lake Tahoe. Well, excuse me, the east shore of Lake Tahoe, heading into South Lake Tahoe. Let's see. And there's dog nose prints on my damn window too. So I'm gonna hold down this one. Woo, so I can show you guys how pretty it is out right now. Oh, you. Totally safe driving, guys. 10 out of 10 recommend. I just didn't want you guys to see little nose prints. So you can see how pretty it is out right now. The air smells clear. Mojo's living his best life. Oh, Mojo. He loves to stick his up. It does still smell a little bit smoky. I will say that. But nothing like it has been. So I'm just waiting until we come around here so you guys can see the lake, and then I'll put the mount back up, or the phone back up on the mount. So here we go. Yay! And the window's open because there's little dog nose prints all over my window. All right. Also, you guys, if you don't mind, how is my... Oh, good. Okay, it came back on. So just in time for you guys to see Cave Rock. Yeah, but how's my audio, friends? Because I am using an external mic, a lavalier mic, and oh my gosh, hold on. Gotta get this glare off of here. I wasn't even thinking about live streaming, so that's why I didn't do anything with my makeup, and I wasn't really set up. But look at this, you guys, how pretty it's very windy out there today, but it's so wonderful seeing that beautiful blue and not that horrible crap. Oh yeah, audio's perfect. Okay, cool. See, I try to get Mr. Matthew Henderson to use different tech setup, but he it's funny because okay, this car is going. I don't want to be a tailgater, but he gets like really annoyed with this stuff real quick. He's like, I don't want to use this. But so thank you for letting me test a couple things out with you guys, so that I can say that it's already been in beta. So goodness, excuse me. I'm glad my cat doesn't have a microphone, because that would be terrible, because it's very irritating. So let's see. So Darlene, what's going on? Darlene, if you're still here, how's it going for you today? And then I'm not sure how to pronounce. How do you pronounce Dunlop? Your last name is Dunlop. How do you pronounce your name? I don't want to butcher it. I don't want to butcher it. Okay. So let me know how you pronounce your name so I can address you correctly. But other than that, I will just quickly reorient myself. So my name's Sarah. I'm a Caldor fire evacuee. Is it Graham or Graham? Graham, right? I don't know. I swear, I'm like losing it from being shuffled around and like screaming cats. I'm actually usually really good with phonetics and language and all that. Okay, Graham, beautiful. Okay. So let me text my mom to let her know that I'm close by. I'm meeting her at Safeway to regroup because I'm getting her a hotel room for the next couple of days as until she either finds out if she's going to get to have her surgery on Tuesday. That was canceled twice because Barton Hospital had to evacuate. So either she's going to be able to get fit in the surgery calendar on this Tuesday, which would be amazing, or she's going to go back home to Kybers, which they just lifted their evacuation order today, and it is now a warning. So anybody that's wondering about the current status of evacuations, some new orders. It's every day they've been kind of updating the evacuation orders for the Caldor fire. And so today they changed the orders to a warning in the area between Ice House and Kybers, specifically milestone 36. And Graham, my home was in Phillips tract. It's a little like a subdivision up off of Highway 50, right at the base of Sierra at Tahoe Ski Resort. Most of them were like family summer cabins. I was a full-time resident. I was one of very few full-time residents there. The fire came through that part of the Highway 50 and the forest. It caught everybody off guard. It would, through the day that it came through there was, I believe it was August 29th, was unprecedented. It was not expected. It caught personnel off guard. Everybody was kind of caught off guard, and hey Mojo, they described it as like a wall of fire was coming through, and my neighborhood was completely leveled, so the only structures that remained were about three homes in a row. Everything else was completely burned to the ground. So I'm pulling into Round Hill Pines Safeway right now. Everything's nice and normal here. Business as usual. I'm going to pull up to my mom's car, and there's going to be a lot of dogs barking. So I'm going to sign off for now, but I will be back later to chat with you guys probably. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, I know this wasn't super informative, but it's kind of nice just to chat. So great talking to you guys, and I will see you soon. Love you all. Bye.